boys look like you've slipped across the line before.
Part-timers, from a hunting standpoint, applies to anyone.
Whether you're a deer hunter, elk hunter, hog hunter, turkey hunter.
Nobody gets to do it full time. We would love to, but we can't. Dang it.
Dude, Randy, that's a big buck. You did it again, you son of a gun.
That's an aggravating road. Here's with that.
Look at that big, pretty joker, dude. Good morning, part-timers. It is March 22nd, and it's the Seamark hunt. You excited?
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I've been up since like 2 o'clock, so excited. So we're going, hopefully not going to get caught sleeping on the footage there. But it's about 38 degrees. That's a little colder than normal. We got a lot of the guides are starting to tear out, going to their positions. I'm going to Gator. I had some really good luck there last year with Mr. Bill and then with Mr. Paul Butsky. Me and my hunter Travis, we're going to go get down there and see what happens. Are you going to your trusty spot? Or
going to an undisclosed location.
Oh, okay. All righty, sounds good. Well, hey, we hopefully have some good footage for y'all here in just a little while. Y'all stay tuned. We got everything? I think we do. Well, the first setup at trusty old Gator did not pan out. There wasn't any gold in the bottom of this creek, but we're packing up. We got plenty of junk. Well, we're gonna see what old trusty Barnhill has for us. We're gonna go slip in there. I hadn't been in there in a couple years. Previously, I've had some really good luck there right off the roost. Never actually did a run and gun there, so we'll see how it goes. But it's still cold. It's still probably in the low 40s right now. I know my fingers are numb, but I think those turkeys will probably get revved up here in a little bit once the good Lord turns the heater on them. And you can see it's coming up right now. So. That's the Barnhill food plot right there. They usually roost like here and here, but I think they've cut this timber now. So we'll probably just park right here at this intersection and then just ease down the road and then kind of slip in here and go in from this way and strike. We'll blow the old crow call a couple times, see if we can strike one. Got my lip hung up. We just got to Barnhill. We're gonna sneak down this old lime rock road and get kind of close to where we can sneak in and see if we can hear a gobbler. There's been a good bit of gobblers killed now, so hopefully they're getting fired up. You think somebody lost a chainsaw or something? I don't know if it's not a chainsaw, but piston, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
I got a guy that can fix that. I can get that running. Mr. Bill said there's 2 gobblers with 2 hens in a horse pasture west of Catch Pen. Let's go. We'll go grab a bite and go regroup on something.
Boosted very far from where like we would probably been.
All right, we just filled our bellies up with some mighty fine breakfast, and look who I got. Boom, Randall. We got Randall driving us around. We were right mid-breakfast. I was like mid-bite, and Randy shows me a trail cam picture. Son, you gotta turn the heater off. Oh, shows me a trail cam picture of a gobbler gobbling in the camera right at the food plot where we were just at. So
14-inch beard?
Yeah, like 14-inch beard, 3-inch spurs, just a war pony. And we got Travis back there, probably car sick with all this crazy driving going on. But we're en route. We're gonna try to get after that bird that we saw. Just see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. All right, we just got to the spot where we were at this morning. There was a gobbler on the food plot that walked by just a few minutes ago. Randy just glassed down one straight away and didn't see him, so we're gonna hopefully cut the distance a couple 100 yards and get around the curve and see if we can't call him to us. I thought I was a fast walker. Travis over there, that joker's 6'5", like a 6 foot stride. Alright, it's 11:21. We just got set up. I got Randy sitting here with me. We're in the shade. Got Travis right there. The decoy is set up right down the road. He's down the road that way, probably 200 yards or so. And we don't know if he was coming this way or going that way, but we kind of think he was coming this way. So, well, spot number, whatever this was, didn't work. We got set up and I got to looking on Onyx, and I did a line distance down the road, and we were like almost 800 yards from where the camera is. So we're gonna try to cut some distance on him and see if we can shock him. Shock gobble. We just struck one right here. He's coming, son. What? He's coming. He's coming. You see him? Barely. Just be still, he's coming. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. There's the fan. Still don't have clear line of sight. Yeah, he's working slow. I catch glimpses of him. Yeah. I think the jakes will push him to us, maybe. Hopefully. He's gonna try to run them back now. They turn around. Oh boy, he loves it. Scratching Well, guys, it is after 1 o'clock now. We didn't bag that gobbler, but we dang sure was close. It was one split second there. Travis was like, I can kill him, but the jakes were coming down the road, and I figured they was gonna just push them right to us. So I was like, hold on, and they got to fighting, and oh, that was crazy. I don't know what it is about these jakes at this food plot. Last year I had 4 jakes come in there and just whoop up on the gobblers and run them off, but 3-time world champion Paul Butsky called them back, and I have never won a world championship, and I couldn't call them back. But he tried a couple times, but the jakes were just hanging off in the loafing in the swamp there, and every time we thought he would be coming, they'd gobble, and he would kind of cower down to them. So he ended up running around the curve, getting the heck away from here. Well, we're gonna go back and regroup and try a couple more places. Did you hear that? That's a turkey, wasn't it? He's not in the road. Okay, so there's a T that goes that way?
It tees into the swamp.
Okay.
Kind of like out, kind of hook trail that way.
Probably run down that T, so it's probably nice opening down that hill somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
I bet we can, well, maybe we can slip down there and see if we can like, go down the T.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Ready? All of a sudden, I'm not really hungry anymore. You see that? I dropped my battery right there. Can one of you young guys pick that battery up? I think I'd drop everything if I bent down. Now I just don't remember if it's dead or alive. But there's a little stub road that cuts right into where that turkey gobbled. Huh? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool as crap.
That's a rack buck here in Florida.
Dang right. I'm surprised I didn't impale myself when I was laying
You
down.
were laying right here.
Dang, maybe that's what poked me. Good luck right there, boy.
I think it may have a dangler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a gobbler, dude.
Oh shit. Well, that's definitely not the one.
And
Here.
all the way at the very end on the left.
Shoot, I knew we should have been on that side in the shade.
Maybe our chance to slip across the road.
Yeah, if he's not there, let's dip across. Let's
Oh.
do the 5 Ds. Duck, dip, dodge, dive, and we were on our way to try to get on the turkey that we heard gobble, and we looked up in the road, and there was a gobbler coming down the road, and he's kind of just feeding, milling his way down the road towards us. So he went off the road, so I dipped across, tried to look like a boar hog crossing the road. So I got over here in the shade, and as soon as I did, they're like, he's back on the road, and he's closer. So they're both hung up over there somewhere on the other side of the road in the sun. At least I'm in the shade, but I don't have a turkey chair or anything, so I'm kind of on my knees in the wet mud. Are you gonna put a decoy out? Are you gonna try to stick a decoy out right there? I would. I would stick like a hen or something right there. We sat here for about 30-45 minutes. We had a gobbler come out in the road and turned and went the other way with some hens, but there's still a gobbler across this road over there, and he's fired up, but he won't move. He's in a little strut zone. So we're gonna pick up, we're gonna come across the road, get in the shade right here, get down the road closer to the intersection where he's at, and try to just kind of run and gun and be aggressive and maybe make him think that we're coming to him. So I guarantee you he's in a hog rooting flat, just strutting around that pink root.
That's all that road is. It's just like a
Hog rooting? Oh shoot, yeah. That's what it's at. He's coming, he's coming. Get ready. Whenever you can kill him. Hold on. Got him, son.
Let's go.
Oh, I love the smell of gunpowder.
Dude.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Dog,
stud,
that's a fat
boys.
turkey, dude. Shit.
Dude, I could hear him spitting so loud in that microphone.
Dude, that's what I told him. I was like, I could hear him spit, and I just couldn't see him.
Dude, good job, buddy. I
That's a
thought he was
freak.
coming in here.
That's
I'm
what I was
like,
afraid
oh,
of when you said
heck.
that. Because that's where that hen went. She disappeared,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Yeah, she went in there.
I wonder if that decoy down there is the only thing that kept him in the road.
100%. When
Yeah.
he saw it, he just, and he started coming right there. That like worked out I'm so glad we left it. That's pretty cool, huh?
That's a fat turkey, man.
What is it? It's 3:56 now, so yeah, it was probably about, what, 3:45 when you pulled the trigger?
Something like that, yeah. To be fired up. I've killed one or two that late in the day, but I've never had one that fired up late in the day.
I love it, dude. I love a good roost hunt. A mid-afternoon hunt to me is like my favorite of all time. This was I guess technically our 5th setup.
Yeah.
We were fixing to go get a cheeseburger, and we were like, let's check this one road. So we checked it, and it was a hen down the road. So we got in position a couple times, and some birds were gobbling, and this joker was just hammering, but he stayed locked up just in one little spot, and I would assume it was in a hog rooting flat where the pink root was coming up fresh, and I was like, we got to move up a little closer to him and bust his bubble, and sure enough, we moved up 100 yards, maybe 85, 100 yards. Luckily, a hen came out in the road. Well, we had to just kind of sit where we could sit, and I was right in the sun. It wasn't long. I hit him with the double-sided head buster on the slate side, and he loved it. And he came right on out to the road, and he got behind some bushes on us, and I couldn't see him. I could just hear him spitting in the microphone, and it wasn't long, man. He come on right out in the road, and
Yeah, he spat a few times, and I could see just through, would have been that patch of palmettos right there, I could just catch glimpses of that fan through there. I was like, I know he's close. I was like, I can hear him and I can see glimpses. I just couldn't see him.
Did he ever flare up like right before you shot, or he was just coming out of strut?
Yeah.
Oh, he did flare up?
Yeah, he flared up real good right before I shot, and then I waited till he kind of tucked back down and he threw his head up, because I didn't want to blow through his fan and whatnot. So I was hoping, I was like, at some point he's going to see something that he doesn't like. I was like, we weren't hitting that dang well. It's like, at some point he's going to really throw that head up, and if it got to that, that's when it was going to that's when it was going to happen.
I was worried about that lens I rented, which I mean, looking at this angle, you know, you can't really see anything but the little white gray mouse on top.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
A little microphone there. Well, heck, man. Randall, we did it again, buddy. Things seem to fall on the ground when me and you get together, huh?
Try to make it.
And good shot, bud. I'm glad to finally get to hunt with you, and
yeah, man.
And
it's been a
get to
long
shoot
time coming.
Pretty cool turkey, man, on a cool hunt. You know, we didn't. We talked a couple weeks ago, and we were kind of like, yeah, we don't really want like a right off the roost, kind of like the run and gun. I was like, yeah, I know, I'd like to. I hadn't got to do this type of running and gunning in a long time, actually. Been super lucky and had a ton of roost hunts in the last few years, so I'm definitely not complaining about that. But it felt good to get back to the old hunting club roots and, you know, chase after them a little bit.
Spot hopping to make something happen.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's go. Let's take some pictures of this thing and
Let's go get some
go get something to eat. I'm ready to find a shade tree.